This is a pretty wretched hideout. I can see where they were coming from. Yeah. A lot of wretchedness in here. Oh, hi.
Stop. Don't come any closer. Are you alive? Or a ghost?
Bumfighter says, I love the look of Emberville and will be playing EA, but I'd love to see you involved in a CRPG like Fallout or Warhammer Rogue Trader, etc. So the first game I tried to make was a CRPG, and I learned quickly that those are really, really difficult. So I would love to, God, maybe one day bring that CRPG into existence. But I would love to work on one down the road. Absolutely. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Right now we're laser focused on Emberville and another project I'm working on. But yeah. I'm here. Do you often see people who aren't?
I don't know. Haven't seen anyone in a long time. Last friend of mine left this cave, what, 5 years ago? Could be more. Hard to tell the time in here. But there, it's just endless damn autumn. But yeah, it's been a while. So maybe I've started to lose it. Thought I'd ask. Politely.
Who's asking?
I'm the one asking questions here. Though, looking at you now, I won't kid myself. I wouldn't stand a chance in a fight. Name's Silvius. I've lived here many years now.
Years? Are you Dalriata?
What? Gods, no. I'm hiding from Dalriata. And since the war's still on, and you don't look like a Riata, I say, welcome. We can hide together. It's safe, more or less. You get used to the dark. At dusk, before the weirdness creeps in, I go out to, well, I hunt.
What war?
The war with Dalriata started with the Gunvilda lot. But I heard Galahad say he'd bring in reinforcements and push on.
Oh, well,
And
we
the
killed him.
Dalriata,
So that's good.
I used to think they were savages. But even though they do fight like wild beasts, they're just people, like you and me. And I'm done helping with this. That's why I'm hiding.
Why did Camelot attack Gunvalder?
I wondered about that too. When the order came, the Dalriata aren't the friendliest neighbors, sure. But they've never done anything to us. And they had a deal with King Arthur. They could rule their lands their way. So why the bloodshed? I thought, and finally it hit me. When you don't know what it's about gold. Or something else worth taking. So I figure those fine knights of the Round Table made a deal to bleed the Dalriata dry. And keep the loot for themselves. Because it's miserable back in Camelot. The city's nothing like the capital from the old stories. It's a stinking gutter. No wonder they're after coin.
How long have you been here?
Well, since Camelot crushed the Gunvilda. Don't know how long exactly, long enough. A few lads and I never got the retreat order. They left without us. We had no choice. We had to hide, had to survive. I made it because I was stubborn. The others, they gave up, walked out, never came back. That's how I know the war is still going. And nothing will drag me out of this cave.
But the war's long over. Camelot pulled out. They never came back.
What? No, that can't be. I hear battle sounds every day. They're so loud. Feels like the war's going on just over the hill. But the weirdness comes at night. And what happened to Gunvilda Keep? That was a massacre. Maybe it is the weirdness. I've heard it can bring your worst fears to life. Thought that was just stories for kids. I don't know what to think anymore.
Maybe your comrades just went home. That's why they never came back.
Who knows? They left me, you know, just left. I've been alone ever since. Alone in this awful place. Too scared to walk more than a few steps from the cave. So many years. And now what? What am I even supposed to do? If I go back home, they'll think I'm a spy. They'll hang me before I say a word. But if I stay, I'll die here.
Yeah.
Alone. When you leave,
Yeah, go ahead.
I might never speak to anyone again.
Sure, man.
I'll just rot here in this dark, cold cave.
Bro, go back. Take the risk.
Maybe I will. I'll go back as a beggar. Nobody needs to know who I really am, right? You're right. I'll pack some supplies and start walking. It's a long road home. Thank you for showing up. You're welcome to use
I really
this
hope I didn't just
cozy
kill this guy.
cave of mine whenever you like. I won't be needing it anymore. Before we part ways, I'll give you the location of a stash left behind by our old legate, one of Galahad's close men. His treasures weren't any use to me, not in the state I've been living in, and I don't have the strength to carry any of it now, so I'm passing it on to you. For talking with me. It really helped. Thank you.
Jeez, man. That... I really hope he didn't die. Jeez. All right. Such a nice guy. Just in the back of a cave. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, so I saw your question earlier, Twidget Gamer, about the Intel thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That was like... God, that was like 10 years ago? That was over 10 years ago? I don't remember what project that was for. That may have been... If it was before the Intel Next Top thing, it was probably for that. But outside of that, I don't know what promo it was for. Yeah. Could have been a lot of things. Okay, we're going to go up to Left Behind and get this now. And then we're going to go and pick out the person that we want to make the weird, crazy matron person. I have no idea who we want to make the matron. I think we're going to want to make sure we go into every house in that village and say hello to them all. What is this? I got a question mark. Remor's Cave. Whoa. Dude. Creepy. Dakota say Renoir's cave? No, Rever's cave. They're those little. They're like the hobgoblin little guys. Oh Lord. Do I live in here now? Is this my life? Maybe. Hey, Pastory. Good morning. There we go. Okay. Where does this go? It probably goes up to the cave. Let's see real quick. Yeah, okay. Been playing too much E33, I suspect. Hey, it's a good game, dude. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh. Damn, dude, there's a ton of stuff here. No plans right now, Jay Tabla. Yeah. Now wait, was this the stash? Yeah, I think it was. Okay. Well, cool. All right, we're going down to here.
don't get.
Okay, let's go in all the houses here. Make sure we've talked to everyone. Oh. Did I do any VA for this one? I did. Yeah, I'm a character in the very first town. Why do you want to become a priestess?
I'd be lying if I said it's the dream of every little Vulkar girl. It's the most respected position for a woman in our tribe. But it's also the heaviest responsibility. If Meder's voice truly exists, it doesn't speak with words. You feel it in your soul. It's a calling. And her voice was screaming inside me. I truly wanted to give myself to her. But the elders decided I wasn't fit for the role. And then there was Tiga, whom I learned to love in time.
Being a matron doesn't seem like an easy job.
Easy or not, it was my calling. And I truly believed I was the right choice. But the elders said I was too hot-headed to bear that responsibility. Me? Hot-headed? Can you believe that?
No way. I can tell that you really care about this and you're not afraid to show it.
I'm just being honest. There's nothing wrong with wearing your heart on your sleeve. If every Dilrida was as honest as I am, our tribes would have united and supported each other long ago. No one's going to try and convince me otherwise.
Okay, so Helmi seems like she's actually a pretty good option if she is an option.
Off with you, stranger. I don't want to talk. I feel sorrow.
Can I help?
Oh, I saw an outsider. I figured you must have lost your way to end up here at the Vulkar tribe. But you, not riding ahead, are you? That's why you're here. Can I help you? Speaking so politely to a Vulkar? You got to be mad. And to answer your question, no, I can't be helped. I just need to be alone.
Why are you sad, sad man?
You won't leave me be, will you? Fine, have it your way. How long can a man sulk, anyway? Well, mourning a loss, if you must know. My blade. Shattered into pieces. I've collected every shard and keep them close. It's hard to accept that I'll never wield it in battle again.
Can you forge another one yourself?
Aye, I will. Once the sorrow passes. What kind of smith doesn't wield a decent blade of his own? But even so, I could forge a dozen axes, another dozen swords. None of them would replace that blade. It was one of a kind. It was forged from the same metal as the giant swords. I found it after we wiped out our Remor camp. Blood and guts of those wretches were everywhere. And there it was. My sword. It called to me. It was meant to be mine.
What happened to your sword?
I shattered it. I realized I couldn't keep going like this. It had all gone too far, far beyond what I could handle. It kept demanding more. Because everything comes at a price.
What do you mean by that?
The sword. It needed proof of loyalty. Proof that we were worthy of each other. And since blood binds best, it demanded blood. When there was no one else to cut down, I let it taste my own. Until, one day, the blood of others wasn't enough anymore. It wanted mine.
Your sword made you harm yourself?
Aye, so what? Don't give me that look. It's clear you've not spent much time with the Vulkars, if things like this bother you.
What happened when you didn't feed it blood?
It went dull. Dull as an ulcer. Couldn't even cut through a slab of bear meat.
I have
Sometimes,
Diginimac.
too long without tasting my blood, I'd have to fight with that blunt blade. Felt like punishment for letting it starve.
What will you do with all those shards?
Oh, what, you want them? Fine, take them. I'm not reforging it into a new blade. I need to come to terms with the loss. It was meant to be. But if you can forge something from it, I'll commend you. It's not an easy material to work with.
If I reforge the shards into a new weapon, you won't want it back?
No. That'll be your work, your blade. Just like I once found mine, you'll find yours in the forge's fire. I'll rid myself of what's caused me so much sorrow, and you'll gain something to fight with. A fair trade. Just remember, if it starts whispering to you, there's only one way to deal with it.
Murder yourself. Any advice on working the shards?
You'll definitely need Weirdstone. And besides that...
You mentioned I've lost my way to end up here. You don't see outsiders often?
It's rare enough to see other people in the Forlorn Swords. But making it to the Vulkars, that's another story. Most don't. They get eaten by beasts, their minds
Sedna.
twisted by ice weavers, or swallowed by the night. Or they simply decide there's nothing here, and wonder why the hell they should bother coming to us at all. I don't blame them. But since everyone's abandoned us, they can shove it. We'll manage on our own. There's nothing left anyway.
Don't seem to have the highest opinion of your own tribe.
That's not it, stranger.
Good show.
Listen closely.
Hey, DJN, thanks for the 10 bomb.
Some say Mathair
Really
has
appreciate it, dude.
abandoned us. Me? I'm not sure she was ever really with us in the first place. Well, that doesn't matter.
Wow.
What matters is Vulkar. I'm loyal to the tribe because loyalty is the only thing with real worth. A man can be broken by the silence when his gods don't answer. He can be broken by death's shadow or the grip of madness. But if he stays loyal to his tribe, deep down in his heart, it means that everything fades, except devotion. I'll take a look.
Very cool NPC. The Chatterblade. Increases damage dealt by 10% for each kill made with this weapon up to 100%. The effect lasts until this weapon is unequipped. Attacks made with this weapon deal 4% of max health as damage to its wielder.
Oh God, not again. Will my suffering never end?
Ow. Oh no. I need to attack stuff with this, but we'll do that in a minute. Oh my lord, this is going to be ridiculous. Okay. So let's keep going for now. It's better to do a lot of damage to that side effect. I wonder how you get him to keep talking.
Yes.
Okay, we can do Helmy or Frail or no new matrons. I don't think Frail should be it. I think I'm going to do Helmy. What do you guys think? We could also do there should be no more matrons, but I have a feeling that's going to make him not want to do the moot. because we kind of have to do what's kind of like good for each tribe, it seems, to get to the moot. Who is Helmy? Helmy's the one we just talked to. You know what? Actually, let's save it. I want to see what the no new one does.
Yes. What in the blazes are you talking about now? This tribe fell apart without a matron. How are we supposed to move forward without one? Now that the totem is found, why would we stay as we are?
Read Elspeth's letter again. Nobody deserved this kind of suffering.
I know the matron's role isn't easy. And Frigg showed us just how ungrateful we've been for their sacrifices. But the women were always willing. They saw it as an honor. Elspeth's case was different. And it's not like she ever complained. How was I supposed to know her mother pressured her to agree?
None of the matrons know what they're agreeing to, not really.
They know enough, yes. It's a heavy sacrifice. But we don't force anyone into it blindly. Elspeth was an outlier. Her mother pushed her into it. And Elspeth made the mistake of building a life she couldn't sacrifice. But she still knew what would happen when the totem was found. There is no Vulkar without mother. And no mother without a matron.
Your Matir's wrath is just bottled weirdness.
Careful. You're inching dangerously close to blasphemy. You've helped us, but my patience has limits.
It's true. There's a specter of the weirdness, a foredweller in the temple. Your potion contains its blood.
You went into the temple? That's forbidden. Only a matron is allowed in the inner sanctum.
You're not listening.
I am listening. What I'm hearing is madness. Our tribe is supposed to be Mother's chosen, with her wrath flowing through us. What you're saying makes us exactly what Camelot has called us for centuries. Barbarians. Drinking the blood of our enemies? How does that make us better than the beasts?
Believing you were Matir's chosen got you into this mess in the first place.
Maybe so. I'll admit our pride has been our downfall. But what's better? To believe she's abandoned us? Or to accept she was never there at all? And all our suffering was for nothing?
Since when are you worried about what Camelot thinks of you?
I don't. It's just... I don't even know what to think anymore. The Camelosians call us savages. And the rest of the Dalrita think we're madmen. And now... it feels like they were right. Should we change, or should we accept that this is who we are?
Bro, you need
and
to
then there's
change.
the moot. Without the Berserker's rage, what do we even have to offer?
The potion is harmful. Brady said it's concentrated weirdness.
Oh, he's never going to let me forget this. I know. I've had my suspicions for a long time. Even before everything with Frigg. There were never that many of us. And the madness people claimed we suffered from. It's true. It's taken more of us than I'd like to admit. But without it, we're no one. Our tribe might as well be nameless.
Brady could help you. He made his own potion.
I know.
Breed Ray.
I only hope he doesn't gloat too much when I come begging. But you're right. This could be a new start for us.
Okay, I like this ending. Yeah.
Let everyone see our fury one
I like
more
this ending.
time. Thank you. I'll bring this to the rest of the tribe. And then, we'll see. And I remember my promise. I will attend the moot.
Awesome.
See what comes of it. I'd gladly see Camelot crushed. But not if it cost us what little we have left. And I suppose we'll finally put Bride's potion to the test. It's not sacred anymore. Maybe it's time we stopped dying for it. And started sharing it. Bride will be delighted. Smuggler arsehole. Nobody gets on my nerves quite like he does.
Cool. Great. Now we can go deliver the decisions. Now I don't think doing this Let's go down and talk to Frost. I don't think doing this is going to, like, restrict our access to this area, right? I can keep doing the main story and it's okay? They generally let us go back and do other things. Oh! Thanks, Arthur. Okay. Is this DLC content? No, Act 3. Arthur be praised, chat. Arthur be praised. Yep. Hashtag praise Arthur. Hashtag thoughts, prayers, and Arthur. Just in case. Hey, Scott. Good morning. How you doing? Did I play the Gothic games? I did. Man, I should have done this a lot earlier. Oh, I can't immediately make it big again? Well, oh wait, maybe we need to stop first. Hold on. Stop. There it is. Yeah, buddy. Okay. I wonder how Arthur would feel about being used as a parachute. We have conquered gravity, chat, thanks to Arthur. Hey, buddy.
You found me. Now, tell me why that's a good thing.
You're Frost? Fusca sent me. She said you might know about reversing the stone sleep.
Fusca? So she still thinks it's worth fighting?
Hey, Mild and
I've
Lazy.
seen plenty like her father. Stubborn. Clinging to their traditions. They never listen. Even when the truth is staring them in the face. That girl's got spirit, though.
Why are you helping?
Let's just say I have my own reasons for fighting the sleep. It's a curse, no matter what the stone wardens claim. If someone wants to avoid it, I'll do what I can to help. That's all you need to know.
I sense some story behind this.
Yes, but the story is mine, not yours.
Oh, that's fair.
What matters is what I can do for you, not what I've been through. Besides, the less you know about me, the safer you'll be. And trust is a luxury I can't afford.
Chat, real quick. Got to use the bathroom real fast. I will be right back, and then we're going to continue. Mods?
I'm not gonna tell you again. Go drink some water.
I will. Mods, you know what to do. Back in a second. But how can you help her?
Maybe. Reversing the stone sleep isn't simple, and it's not always possible. The process isn't just physical. It's tied to the soul. If Ulf's already far along, this might only delay the inevitable.
What do you need?
What do you need? I won't be the one brewing this potion. Here's the recipe. Just don't come crying to me if you blow yourself up in the process. Don't take too long. Time isn't something Ulf has much of. And remember, don't tell anyone you've been here. If the Ufr catch wind of me, this hiding spot becomes my grave.
Potion for Ulf. Interesting. Okay. So we can do this if we want to. Good to see the VA in Emberville is getting the praise it deserves. Oh man, dude, we the people that we've already announced are just incredible. We have some other amazing people on deck. It's yeah. Woo. Colin Fan. I have Sophie down here. My youngest is looking for Fan. Oh, Mild and Lazy. Awesome, man. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, Pantheon's in the best place it's ever been, which is great news. Let's see here. Potion for Ulf. Am I still involved with the Pantheon development? Oh, I've never been involved with the Pantheon development. I am an investor. I invested in Pantheon early. And the last year they did EA, which was really not going well, and I was honestly pretty concerned about my investment. But they have since had an angel investor come through with multi-7-figure investment, and that angel investor, which is not me, is basically saying that they're going to fund the game until 1.0. So they're hiring more people to work on it. They're getting all that taken care of, and they're hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be developing it a little faster than they have been, and actually get it out one day. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's in the best place it's been, but you know, still a ways to go. Yeah, unfortunately, but definitely in the best place it's been. I'll probably check out the next. They're doing a big spring update, and I think for me, I'm going to return in the big spring update and kind of see what the state of the game is at that point. Yep, that's my plan. This way? This way. Crisis says they did have a ton of players in EA. It was easy to find groups till mid-30s. Dude, I mean, the EA started super strong. In fact, when the EA first began, I was pretty excited about the whole thing. But the problem is that their team could not keep up with the content. They were not making enough content to keep the EA players around. So, but hopefully with this investment, they'll be able to bring in more people and actually keep up with the folks that want to play EA. Yeah. What's the price of Emberville? It's going to be $30 at 1.0, and we're going to have a discount during early access. Yep. Hi. Can I talk to you?
Who goes there?
Awkward.
Is it you, Fusca?
I'm a friend of the tribes, and who might you be?
I'm Olaf, senior journeyman of the Stone Warden's Brotherhood. It's rare I meet anyone from outside the tribes. I've never set foot beyond the Forlorn Swords, so my knowledge of the wider world is limited. And now, as you can see, I'm here to stay. So tell me, what brings you to us? Or perhaps you prefer I share some wisdom instead?
Let's see. I'm seeking seeking King Arthur's crown. I'm going to be honest with him.
If that's true, then you carry a great burden, and an even greater danger follows you. Perhaps it's for the best that I won't live to see the day you decide to pass through the gate. The old stories about the one who claims the crown are grim. Even among the Stone Wardens, we don't speak of them often.
What do you mean?
The eldest brothers say that whoever dares claim the crown and steps through the gate will bring calamity upon Avalon.
Oh.
What kind of calamity? No one knows. Or perhaps no one wants to say.
Hey, maybe it's
That's
the
all
good
I can
kind of
tell you.
calamity.
I hope they're just
Right?
old tales. But if not, I hope you return whole. I've grown to like you. It's been ages since I've had such a long conversation.
What happened to you?
Nothing happened. This is the process of stone sleep. It's my choice. I've chosen to leave this world on my own terms, surrounded by my brothers. The men you see here, frozen in time, are my kin. Each of them embraced the sleep, just as I do now. I know our customs may seem strange to outsiders, but trust me, there's no greater honor for a Stone Warden than to merge with the land we've served.
I spoke to Fusca. She doesn't want you to enter the stone sleep.
Of course she doesn't. She takes after her mother, always trying to keep me close, tied to her apron strings. But Fusca must understand. I'm her father, and she owes me respect. I know she loves me. She proves it every time she cares for this hardening body, even as she opposes my decision. But my mind is made up. It's my right to decide how I leave this world, and my time has come. You won't convince me otherwise, so let's not discuss this further.
I have a potion to reverse it.
Let me guess. Fusca sent you. That girl is so stubborn. I can see her pain, but I've carried my own for long enough. It's time for me to go, and I want to go on my terms. This isn't just about tradition. I want the stone sleep. Here, close to Arn, and the others. If you take this from me, you take my dignity and my freedom.
Damn, dude, they do not mess around with this quest. Do we essentially let him die on his own terms when he doesn't have to? Or do we force him to be a father to his child, who clearly still needs him in some ways? Oh. Yeah, it's true. It is his adult daughter. That is true. That is true. And I mean, there's also talk in he could be kind of, you know, forcing her to leave the nest with this. You know what? It's his choice. Yeah, dude. It's his choice.
I'm glad we could come to an understanding. I couldn't be more
I'm
grateful.
sorry, Fusca.
If I may ask, please look after Fusca.
Okay, that's messed up.
She doesn't deserve to face this world alone.
Dude.
You
don't leave me with your burdens. No, not cool.
Use that in her life.
What are you doing?
I believe, in time, she'll come to understand.
Okay, that's...
And maybe
bro.
even forgive me.
He's like, oh, wait, what? He just straight evolved like a Pokemon into a stone dude. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, should probably go let her know. Yeah, it was Geo. We just watched a Geodude evolution. I'm pretty sure that's how they happen. Yep.
The fact that you're somehow still alive means only one thing. This entire island is doomed.
That was very rude. Okay. Did we just get married? We might have. We might have. It's going to be interesting to see what this lady says. Oh, real quick before we do that, by the way. This is pretty awesome. Just showing you guys like fun things that come across my desk as we continue to make Emberville. So one thing that's been happening recently that we were not really like super anticipating at the time was that our game is like Emberville is taking off internationally. And one of the things we wanted to quickly do is make sure that the places that it's really getting hot, like are blowing up, feel like it's theirs too. One thing that bothered the studio head is that a lot of times games, well, you know, get big in other places and they won't have something that's kind of theirs. So he was like, yeah, we're going to be working on that. Here's an example. And he links me this. And I was like, dude, that's cool. Like, that's freaking cool. So like, we're going to kind of leaning into that and kind of making Emberville very much fingerprinted to wherever it's going to be. But I just thought that was kind of fun. Isn't that cool? I saw that and was like, damn, that's slick. That's slick. Anyway, thanks for Bryn for showing me that. But yeah, it's cool stuff, dude. It's looking great. It is looking great.
Uh-oh.